Wild Horsemanship, and welcome back to our channel.
A little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in a blink of an eye. She left the suds in a bucket and her clothes hanging out on the line.
In today's YouTube video, I'm going to be doing a barn vlog. So I'm currently on my way down to my hometown in Queen Creek, Arizona. I'm going to hang out with some friends, work some horses, and we're going to have a grand old time. So I've been in like a bit of a low point lately. Super unmotivated, so I figured going on a road trip and hanging out with some cool people would definitely help make things a little bit easier. So y'all get to come along for the ride.
When I got to my friend's place, I got to hang out with her dogs Buster and Texas. And Texas has a bit of a unique story, but real quick, here's Maddie being absolutely beautiful as always. Texas is actually the result of an accidental litter and is the offspring of my service dog Cash. A while back, my ex brought home a husky and we were told the husky was fixed and she was not. Then Maddie grabbed her saddle and together we headed to the barn to go and see her colt Arrow. First things first though, we had to get some Dutch Bros because you can't come down to the valley without getting some Dutch Bros. Now, onto the barn. This February will mark Arrow's 3rd birthday. Arrow is the offspring of Rebel. When I brought Rebel home about 3 years ago, she popped out a baby literally 2 days after bringing her home. It was unexpected, but she produced a beautiful colt, and Maddie has done a phenomenal job with him so far. We decided we wanted to throw a saddle on Arrow for his very first time today. When he turns 3 in the spring, he will be coming back to my facility and I will give him an official start under saddle. As you can see, he is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful mover, and he's just stunning. Maddie has put a saddle pad on Arrow before, and today he seemed pretty unfazed by it, which is something I'm always happy to see. However, he was a little bit more nervous about the saddle. I gave him lots of time to sniff it before throwing it on him, but you could tell that his head went up, he started moving, his ears went back, and he was definitely not a huge fan of it. But after the use of reinforcers and repetition, we eventually got him to a point where he was a lot more comfortable and confident with the saddle being on his back. Once we cinched up the saddle, he really didn't seem to care about it anymore. He really never gave us any bucks. He kind of hunched his back a little bit, but no severe bucking, no rearing, and he pretty much just settled right into it, which is really good because it shows that he was comfortable with it. He's confident in his handlers, and overall, he just did really, really good. Like, we were kind of expecting a little bit more fireworks, but we are very, very happy that he didn't give us any. Then I moved on to putting some weight in the stirrup and bouncing around a little bit. Yet again, he was unbothered, which is a very good thing. I don't want to hop on him or anything just yet because he is not 3 years old, but this is very good practice for when the day does come to actually ride him. Then we gave Arrow some time to run around in the arena, and he had an absolute blast. I literally cannot get over the fact that this horse moves so beautifully, moves so smoothly, and I literally cannot wait to see the horse that he becomes. One big thing that both Maddie and I are excited about is that Arrow is graying out. He has always been this super dark color, but in the past year, he's been developing all of these white hairs throughout his coat. And with his mother being a gray, it makes sense that he would also gray out. So we are super excited to just continue to see the transformation of Arrow over the next few years, see how beautiful he looks, even though he is already drop dead gorgeous and the friendliest thing on the planet.
So now I'm going to help Maddie clean Arrow's sheath, and we don't have gloves, so I'm going to be raw dogging it.
Compared to most horses, Arrow actually stood pretty damn well for this process. Then Maddie and I decided we were going to go to a restaurant we used to go to quite frequently, Santan Flats, and we just spent the next several hours catching up on life. Maddie is definitely one of my good friends, and we haven't seen each other in a while, so this was just a wonderful time to catch up and have some fun together. After that, it was bedtime, because we were both absolutely fucking exhausted. So, here I am. Morning came around and you can see my beautiful bed head. Then we went to Dunkin' Donuts to grab some caffeine before I headed back to Wickenburg. So now I am back home and I'm going to take a nap because I'm exhausted. But overall, it was a really fun trip. It was really nice getting to see Arrow and how much he has grown, as well as just getting to catch up with one of my good friends. So with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed this YouTube video. If you have not already, please hit the red subscribe button. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, our podcasts available wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out our merch, our books, all that fun shit. So stay strong, stay true, stay wild, and we'll see y'all next time.